Hello everyone, today I'm going to teach you SSAT book and we're going to learn about percent. So you might remember that we learned about percentage already in the second or the third lessons, but in those lessons we didn't look closely to percent. We didn't look how the equation can be changed, can be understood easily. So in that lesson, you just remember the formula to transfer a percent into a decimal and a decimal into the percent and solve the equation for percent. But today we're going to learn a bit higher about percent to understand percent closely and well. So today, for those middle and upper levels, SSAT, you must focus closely on the percent lessons. To be understand percent, you must and you have to know how to transfer the percent language to the math language. So there are two kinds of language in these kind of equation. So the first one is percent language, which means what's they given. So for example, 24 is what percent of 60 or something like that. So let me write that for you. So 24 is what percent of 60. Or let's write 20 for easier to calculate. So first we have the percent language. First thing you must focus is the percent. This one. The percent, they can either write like this or like this. So the word percent. This is what they're given. So we'll put them into the percent language box. So if you look closely, yes, then the word percent basically means like the number over 100. So that is out of 100. For example, 20 out of 100, or that means 20%, or for 50% is 50 out of 100. Or you can either write like variables over 100. So this is the correct way to write the variables, to understand and solve the equation. You just remove the x and replace the correct number they given into this one and calculate them. The next one you must focus is the word of. So this one, the word of. So of means times, means the multiply of x. So of means times, multiply of x. Multiply of any numbers, that means times, for example, times 60, times 2, so the word of is times. So the next one you must focus is the word what. What's gonna be your favorite variable? So next word, what. What's gonna be your favorite variables? So any word. So what is basically the answer for the equation. So what is your favorite variable? You can name it anything you want. Your favorite variables. For example, my favorite variable is m. Or it can be the x, y, or z. Any variables will be okay. The next one, the word the to be. This one. To be like is, are, were, was. So basically, what is that is the to be. So in here we have is. Is does mean equal, the equal signs. So this one is mean equal. This sign over here. So before your answer, you should have a equal sign. So for all of that, let's make this equation into a complete sentence. So let's actually fix the equation a little bit to fit in with our equation right here, because the question is a little bit hard to solve, so cannot be used this one. But we'll change it a little bit. We will change the place of all the words to get it correct. So the final equation is 24 is 60% of what? So this is a little bit easier for you guys. The previous one is a little bit harder. It's for middle and upper level on these. So if for upper level actually, so if you want to solve it more easily for the basic one, you need to know this. So 24 we copy down. We have 24. And then is, what is? Is equal, the equal sign. And the next one, 60, copy 60 down, 60. And then percent. So percent, we know that out of 100. So 60 out of 100. So that means 60 divided by 100. So that's 60 divided by 100. 100. And then the next word, of. Of is times, multiply. So we write the multiplication signs. And then what? What is your favorite variables? For me, that's m. So m. So we got our equation right here. Change it into this equation and you will be easier to solve the problem. So if you understand this, let's move on to some exercise that could be there in the SSAT exam. So let's move on to some exercise, some question. The first question, that's A, is 30 is what percent of 250? So let's imagine in your mind, or you can write that down on a sheet of paper, the percent language, and then transform them into math language. So 30, we'll write down 30, and then is, you remember, and the to be gonna be equal. So what does mean your favorite variables? In this case, I'm gonna use m. And percents mean out of 100, means divided by to 100. So m to 100. Of mean times. Of mean times. So times 250, copy it down. And then just find m. So m divided by 100 gonna be equal to 250 divided by 250 divided, no. So m times 250 gonna be equal to 30. So m gonna be 30 divided by 250. 250. So that is equal to 0.12. 0.12. Of course, you can use your calculator or you can use your mind, but I'm recommended use your own brain. You try to solve it without calculator, because you will not allow to use calculator in the exam. So the next step actually is to find m. So m is equal to 0.12 times 100. 0.12 times 100 is 12. So we add the percent sign. So the answer is 30%. 30 is 12% of 250. Easy, right? Just remember to transform the percent language to the math language. Next one, let's B. What is 12% of 200? Like always, write down the percent language and math language in the sheet of paper and then transform it. The first one, what? What is your favorite variables? In this case, I'm going to be using x. X is equal to the equal sign. 12% is 12 over 100. 12 out of 100. And then of means times, multiply to 200. So basically they ask us to find x. So to find x, we're gonna need x is equal to 0.12 times 200. 0.12 times 200. So let's calculate them. Let me show you how to calculate it. Times 200. So we have 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. 2 times 2 is 4, 2 times 1 is 2, and then 0, and so we have 0, 4, 2, 0. We do not need to write. So count 1, 2, 20. The answer is 24. So 0.12 times 200 is 24. So x gonna be equal to 24. Let me erase this one. So basically that's all we need to do. Just transform the math language and try to solve x. Like we learned in the variables lesson, we can easily find x. The next one, this one is a little bit harder. This one, you must read what they given carefully and do step by step. So they ask, what is 25% off, 10% off, 200? So first we need to find 10% of 200, and then we need to find 25% of it. Let me show you the way. So what is first one we need to solve is, what is 10% of 200? What is our favorite variables? This one I'm going to use z. Is equal to equal signs. 10% is 10 out of 100. 10 out of 100. So of is times. So times to 200. So z will be equal to 10 over 100 is 0.1 times 200. So 0.1 times 200, let's do it out here. 0.1. I don't know if you guys can see it. So let's do it right here. 0.1 times 200. This 0, 0, 0, 0, 2 times 1 is 2, 0, 0, 0, 2, 200, that is 20. So 0.1 times 200 is 20. So z is equal to 20. And the next step, so we look at the next step. This one they ask us to find 25% of it. So what is 25% of 20? So basically we answer what is 25% of 20. So what is this K gonna be X? So the final answer is X. Draw that again. X is equal to 25 of 100. 25 of 100 times to 20. Times to 20 actually. 10 to 20. So basically that's how we done. So X gonna be equal to 0.25 times 20. 0.25 times 20 is 0.25 times 20. So this is 0, 0, 0, 2, 5 is 10, 2, 2, 4, 5, 0, have 0, 5. So the answer is 5. 0.25% of 20 is 5. So 5. So the final answer, which is X, is 5. So 5 is 25% of 10% of 200. Just read what they given carefully, decide what to do first, and then calculate carefully step by step. Move on to the final exercise. What percent of 24 is 48? This one is a little bit easier. In this case, in the letter D, you do not need to do anything. So basically, you know that 24, the percent of 24 is 100%. So what percent of 24 is 48? 48 is even bigger than 24. So that's gonna be higher than 100. But for the 24 times, which 24 means 100%, times 2, 48, times 2 gonna be 48. So we take 100% times 2, so equal, because 24 equal to 100%. So, but 48 is equal to 24 times 2 equal to 100% times 2 equal to 200. So the answer is 200%. So the variables, this one I'm gonna name P is equal to 200%. 200% of 24 is 48. Because 48 is bigger, so just do like that. This one is the easiest. You don't need to calculate anything like these long ones. So this is the end of the videos. If you like this video, please share and subscribe to my channel to watch daily SSAT videos. Thank you very much.
Yeah.